Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Adiology. As I mentioned last week, I'm going to try and be as brief as I can. It's a very big topic that I know all of us talk about is branding and social media within our athletic department. As you know, I took over at a new school. It's Prince Edward County High School in Farmville, Virginia, this past start of the school year. I wanted to share a little bit about what we have done since we started in regards to branding and social media. Essentially, what we have done is went through a new rebranding through BSN Sports, which has a division called Varsity Brands, which I'm going to show you here momentarily. One of the things that you guys saw last week are these fun little decals that you see here. One of the things that we are doing with that is to reinforce attendance, discipline, and academics. So this coming week, you'll actually see on our football helmets some reinforcement of that, as well as other ideas that you guys gave me from social media. As I just mentioned, we just went through a rebranding with Varsity Brands. What you see here is the branding guide that they put together in regards to colors and logos. I'll be as brief as I can because I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes. As you can see, table of contents, the reason for each approved logo, and then kind of a smaller sample size of the logos put together. I'm going to scroll down here and show you something that I thought was pretty cool. Is a modification to the wings that we already had. Is you can see here is the 3-tone color. One of the things I would mention with that is just be sure if you're using BSN or anybody for a rebranding that you make sure that you get the right color combination for anything that's integral like that, or as you can see there with our Eagle mascots. We're going to scroll over to my other screen here, and I'm going to go through with a bigger picture of the Vector Faust. This is a new logo we did of a forward-facing eagle. We wanted to do something different to give us a little bit more of a pop within internally and external communities. Then you see eagles written out with an outline of gold. Our side view eagle, which is our traditional view. Some do's and do nots. We wanted to do something with the first 2 words of our name. Then you can see one with athletics underneath. And then this I thought would be a good alternative for us to have as well. I like the 2 options that they created for us with the color combinations of the 3 main colors that we use. So as you can see, it was a very detailed process. I would say it was about 1.5 to 2 months that it took us. We actually started this back in the beginning of August. It is a cloud-based platform that BSN and Varsity Brands uses. So you are able to chat throughout the day with them as they're working on their logos and they're submitting you proofs and things of that nature. So I do highly recommend that as well, is contact your BSN rep if this is something that you're very interested in. A couple other things that I will mention to you that we have done with those new logos in regards to branding is our social media presence. And as you guys can see, I've talked a lot about that in my most recent videos. Obviously, at the beginning of September was National Athletic Administrators Month. So what we did is we drafted a letter to school board members, board of supervisors, as well as the town of Farmville, invited them to games that week. One of the things that I've been asked a lot about is in regards to sponsorships, and/or fundraising. This is a student that created a packet of sponsorship levels in my work-based learning class that I teach, which we'll go over in future videos. But we want to get our students involved in our athletic department because then they're going to be taking ownership of those things. And then obviously these 2 items here is an outline of our 5-year plan, a 5-year plan that we have put together, as well as an extension of the branding guide that you guys saw earlier that goes more into guidelines of social media use for our coaches and our athletic department. I point that out mainly because it is important to have rules, regulations, bylaws in regards to that, and making sure that your coaches are abiding by that, and that you guys are representing your school in the best manner possible going forward. Obviously, you guys know going forward, your athletic programs are the most forward-facing thing that the school sees. So we want to make sure that they are representing the school and themselves in a manner that respectfully in that community. I hope you guys have enjoyed this edition of Adiology. Please feel free to comment with any questions, things that you may have, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you for watching.